David Fowler here, and wanted to respond to the many who have asked us about the fiscal note related to the bathroom bill and what that means and how that works and whether the bill will pass. Every bill that is passed by the legislature is reviewed by the Fiscal Review Committee. It's not really a committee of the legislature. It is a professional paid staff, and they have a director, and every bill is reviewed to determine what its cost to the state will be. Those fiscal notes that you hear so much about are not prepared by the legislature. They're not prepared by the chairman of the finance committees. They're prepared by that department. They prepare those fiscal notes based upon information that is given to them by the various departments of the state government or by outside organizations, and they may collect some of their own information. So in this particular case, the Fiscal Review Department has determined that there is a $324,000 cost to the bathroom bill. That cost was generated not by a member of the legislature, but really by the Tennessee Board of Regents, that in a typical bureaucratic response to legislation decided it needed to hire 6 new people at $54,000 a year plus benefits to collect birth certificates for all of its employees and students. Now that's really ridiculous, because the only time that the universities would need a birth certificate is when somebody reports somebody in a bathroom that shouldn't be there, and they need to determine, were you properly in the bathroom? So how do you solve that problem? It was turned in, the Fiscal Review Department bought it, they put the note out, and we're stuck with it. There are only 2 ways to fix this problem. One is for the legislature to decide that this is a sufficient priority that it, along with the governor, decides to put that $324,000 in the budget to pay for it. I really don't think they'll do that. The governor's certainly not going to agree to it. He's made it very clear he doesn't want the bill to pass. So what we are doing, and this is the other way you get rid of a fiscal note, is you amend the bill in a way to make it clear how the bill is supposed to work, so that hopefully the Fiscal Review Committee, that department, looks at it and says, oh, we better understand the bill now. No, they don't have to hire all these people. They can handle this in the normal course of their business, and so there's no cost. We're working right now on that amendment, and if we can get that amendment to work, get it explained to the Fiscal Review Department, and they say, well, now the bill doesn't cost anything, then the Finance Committee can pass the bill knowing that it's not going to cost the state anything to do so. So that's how that part works. Now, the Finance Committee doesn't have to pass the bill simply because it doesn't cost anything, but at least they don't have to specifically cover it in the budget. So that's what we're working on. We're doing the best we can. We hope we can get rid of the fiscal note, and the Finance Committee will then support the bill. But that's where things stand. Keep us in your prayers.